Okay, so I'm just trying out this game capture device for the first time, and this really isn't going to be a spectacular video. This is just going to be me playing MAME on the PC, and I'm just going to try my first game out. So I hope I don't bore you guys to death too much. That's it. So, as you can see, I'm running in the background here Launchbox, which is an excellent app. In fact, I used to use Hyperspin a long time ago on my former arcade cabinet, and it was partially set up, but it was such a pain in the ass to set it up that after some time I just kind of got tired of it. There were certain settings that didn't work right. If I pressed one of the buttons like really quickly too many times, and this is more of a Windows issue, the game would exit and it would tell me, it would give me some sort of Windows message, you know, right in the middle of my game, just exits and tells me, you know, you got to fix this issue, or I don't know. It was just such a turnoff. Now Launchbox came out, and it really brought me back to playing arcade games on an arcade machine, and I have a pretty good arcade setup now, and I haven't had that for 6 years. So I really love arcade games. That's probably my favorite type of game to play. And honestly, when you play games with an arcade stick, like arcade games using real arcade controls, it is such a different experience over using controllers, for instance, like Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 controllers, whether you're emulating or if you're playing an official game on the PS3 or Xbox 360. Just, it's amazing how different the gameplay is. You just, arcades are best played with arcade controls, and I have the traditional American bat top arcade sticks here, and that's what I'll be using to play these games. So, well, we're just gonna try just one game tonight. I don't yet know what it'll be, although it might be a cave shooter because I kind of like these bullet hell shooters. I tried one out and it was really great. So you know, I love the artwork in there. The design of the game is beautiful. The sprites are amazingly high detailed. It's in itself, today these games are around or over 10 years of age, but they look absolutely incredible. Alright, let me stop wasting my time talking and let's try out a game. Let me go through the menu here. Press exit. You don't need to know every single button I'm pushing when I'm pushing it. Let's go to the cave section. Well, let's try Espgaluda. Espgaluda. 2003. As good a choice as any. I really do enjoy playing these games. There's just something about it. The way they play, the graphics, everything about it's amazing. Alright, here we go. Please take longer. Alright. I hope to fix the lighting situation in here soon. I'm sorry that it's pretty dark. One or more stations. Well. Oh, one of the things I do want to add about the settings of these arcade machines, I do have kind of a CRT mimic that explains the scan lines that you have in here. And it was a preset download that somebody had set up and was kind enough to share on the internet. Let me see if I can pull up his name. This guy was from YouTube, and he's really, really good. I really appreciate everything that he's done to make these games look as good as they can. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 10 more seconds, and we will get right into this. I just want to share his information with you guys, and I will include his page in the description of this video. Derek Moore. Derek Moore actually has a perfect MAME set up. You just have to provide your own ROMs. He's not going to give you that, nor will I. But if you know how to look and where to get them, and you download his settings, you're good to go. I literally just clicked the link on his page, which led to his cloud storage. I right-clicked on the MAME and just downloaded everything. It was like around 800 megabytes before unpacking everything. All right, that's it. I'm done talking. Let us load up the credits. Fair enough. And again, there's no better way to play these games than with genuine arcade parts. It doesn't mean you can't play it with a controller, but you can not get the same feel. But, if you got nothing else to use, it's fine. It's still a lot of fun. We get it. Let's just get right into the meat of the potatoes. Look at the details of the castle. Even the individual bricks. Really, a lot of these cave games, details of these graphics are unbelievable. I love shooters, and one of the first shooters I ever played was on the NES. It was Gradius. My father got that game for me along with my NES console, and I didn't get Mario Brothers as a packing game. I just got Gradius as a separate purchase. And I really think that may have been an influence on me loving shooters so much. But throughout my years, I somehow just managed to miss the cave shooters, and I really never. I played my first one in 2011. Death Smiles, and they released that on the Xbox 360. It was a really good game. I just remember being blown away by the graphics. I really enjoyed the arcade mode. Holy shit. Excuse my language, guys. Anyway. What is boring this game? How about what? This looks really incredible on here right now, but I'm betting seeing this on a real arcade monitor would be so much nicer, I would think. Matt, next time I come by, we're going to play some of these cave games. By the way, I do want to mention right now, this is the first time I'm ever really playing this game through. I told you Death Smiles was the first game I ever played, and that was on the Xbox 360. Great game. I have it on here also. But if you don't have MAME, you do have Xbox 360. Besides the cave imports, Death Smiles is actually sold in the States, and you probably get it pretty cheap. If you're not able to find it in your local GameStop, then you definitely support it on Amazon. There's plenty of copies on there. And honestly, I don't think you're paying too much more than like $10 to $15 for regular edition. I can't really say quite enough how much I love these games. I'm just really impressed with the graphics and the artwork and the details that go into it. Okay. One nice thing about having the arcade home, I don't have to worry about playing filters anymore. You know, I remember back in the days of the Sega Genesis, their claim to fame, we're talking about before the Sonic the Hedgehog era, their claim to fame was that you could bring the arcade home. And I remember me and Matt talked about this a lot. You bring the arcade home, and they showed off Altered Beast, because that was the packing game of the Sega Genesis when the Genesis first launched. And they had a commercial which showed Golden Axe, Altered Beast. I mean, really, a lot of these Sega arcade games were the feature games of the console. This is well before Super Nintendo came out, so this just really, the Sega Genesis at the time was just sorry guys, competing against the original NES. That was during the entire Sega Genesis does. Genesis does what Nintendo don't, and that's what I wanted. I remember going to Toys R Us and I saw Altered Beast being demoed. They just had the Genesis hooked up, and it was exciting. You looked in the TV screen, and there was Altered Beast, looking as good as the arcade. Not really, but it was really impressive for a home console. But remember, at the time, there was no way to, unless you had the arcade right by you, you really didn't compare it. You didn't have anything to compare by. So you just trusted how it appeared. And it looked amazing, especially when comparing the Sega Master System version, which is what we were used to seeing. So it was a seller for me. I saw the Sega Genesis and I knew I had to have it. Yes, Kitty, how are you? Hey, Bushy. Not right now. I promise I will play with you as soon as I'm done playing this game. And, alright. I'm gonna make this challenge. Yeah. Alright, here we go. I don't know how the hell I'm doing this. Oh, your claws. Your claws are awesome. They are awesomely painful. Anyway, I never imagined the day would come. I could have never imagined emulation back in the day. That's nice. Show your rear to the camera. Oh, where is she? You guys are just going to have to accept that. My cat, she's demanding attention right now. I'm certainly mad. My first live Let's Play, well, maybe not live, but you already made your first question, so congratulations, man. Yeah, everybody. Tough this looks like. I don't know what the face is. I think this... your claws, they're so good. These graphics are so... what am I can't even think straight. Oh, I have to choose between playing this game. Hold on a second. Thank goodness I have unlimited cards. Alright, but you look at the joy of 2003. 3D gameplay. Oh, it's detailed. It's gentlemen. Oh, I gotta get better lighting. I don't know if anybody can see what your face looks like. Which is my fault. Probably set up. Hey, I'm fighting a boss. My cat is digging her claws like right on my left shoulder. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know how long this is going to go, guys. I'm hoping to beat the game. I will. I just hope I can beat it. There you go. Anyway, look at the chip. Look how awesome that looks. This is what I'm talking about with these cave games. You have all these small sprites, and then when you do have one big detail, like, seriously, look at the detail of that. That's absolutely incredible. I love cave games for this specific reason. This would be so mind-blowing if I saw this in arcade back in their day. I know in Japan, it's, this is the common thing to see there, and I would like to visit Japan sometime just for their arcade scene alone, let alone the technology. But I just love the idea that the arcades are still thriving somewhere. That is something I do miss, from our era. And I know there's like places like Yes Arcades, Robot City Games do not. I have checked them out. Look at that, 60 frames a second. Look at how that fan is spinning. It's absolutely amazing. Propeller. Single-handed gameplay. Damn it. Oh no, I need more quarters. There we go. Quarters indeed. Just in case you guys are curious, I am playing this game. This game is connected to my TV. It looks really great. With the right settings in M.A.M.E, it's quite amazing. Well, you guys can see what this looks like on your end. So, oh, there we go. Look at that, how that spins. It's, wow, man. Ah, your claw. Good job, kitty. Please dig in tougher. Dig in deeper. I want to make sure you cause me to bleed. Get it? Oh, no, I'm kidding. I really don't want to do that. I know, I'm not petty. Get it. And you're not wrong. But this is my first Let's Play. Ah! Well, this is my first Let's Play that I uploaded. Where I actually have a camera connected. Okay. You alright? You're more comfortable? You make me play with my left hand. I'm not a lefty. Planes. There we go. I gotta say, guys, I finally got this arcade set up about a week and a half ago, and I really got it set up properly, the arcade sticks and everything, about a week ago, and I gotta say, I'm loving every minute of this. It feels so great to play these games the way they were meant to be played. Well, as good as I can have it. I mean, the real way it's meant to be played is on a CRT screen. I like these MAME settings because it does its best to look and Bushy. Oh, there, you want to get down? Get down. camera. Hello, camera. Gameplay. Alright. No? Okay, you're not ready to get that. I am actually kind of getting into this series if I can play this show. There you go. Yeah, especially when you I'll help you. Yeah, this game. Okay. Okay. Did you want to play it? Okay. Woo, wow. She's a good cat. It's finally nice to have two controllers, two hands on the controller, and no claw digging into my throat. Bullet hell, bullet. There we go. This is what. Yeah. Yeah, these are such a great discovery, these cave games. I had no idea who Cave even was, like I said before, 2011. I just saw Death Smiles. I couldn't believe the graphics, and even back then and for years to follow, I didn't know that there was like an entire series of arcade games from these guys. But I understand why they have such a huge following. They make incredible shooters. Look at, this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. If you remember the city in the opening, Mako I never beat that game, but just the details. Now this looks more like Castle. But this is what I'm talking about. The graphics are amazing. I'd be so curious to see this an actual CRT screen on a real arcade monitor. Matt, I'm asking you once again, please, try out this game. See if you're able to play this on your machine, and let me know how this looks. It's gotta be fun. You just need a lot of credit for this. I really hope I can sometime soon bring you an episode with Matt, both of us playing an arcade game here. Oh shoot! Damn you! It's amazing how busy this gets. I really don't think I would get far in this game if I was using real quarters. Oh shoot! That's why having these games at home finally finish them off. one of the reasons that playing these games on a real arcade stick is so much more enjoyable, I don't know, for me at least, it's the clickiness of the buttons. The way this feels, there's a very nice satisfaction in feeling clicking those buttons. It just makes it more fun. It gives more fortune. Oh boy. One of the games that I know are available as a download on Xbox Live, they actually have Death Smiles too, which surprisingly I don't have the ROM for it on this machine. Or if I do, I think there was an issue about playing it. It just won't play the games out. So that could be a worthwhile investment. In getting that, I just have to play it on the 360, but you know what? The 360 was a really awesome console. It truly is. I'm not sure if it's available on the PlayStation 3, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. Could be. But sometimes just having the console versions of these arcade games are, again, you don't have to make sure that I can play it properly, or it's just not properly supported in the emulator. It really is worth investing in the console version. I'll make sure that they emulate it as close to perfect, if not exactly perfect, as they can. Yeah, at this point, even 2 generations ago, these machines were powerful enough to handle these types of things. Look at that. I don't even know how you're supposed to down jump. I don't know if you guys ever played Life Force. If you have, I think it's the second level boss. They have that. This, how do I say it? See how he's, whoa, well, not to that degree. It had 4 arms that are kind of spiraling, and you know, that was a killer in that game. Here it's taken to a whole different level. It's very reminiscent of Half-Life. At least, you know, the boss on that second level. I'm pretty sure it's second level. Look at this guy, he's not done yet. Gee whiz. Okay. apologize, guys. You gotta give me a moment. I have to, my laptop is getting really weak, and that's what's capturing all of this. And if I don't pause right now to look at the details of that, I'll be right back. I have to plug in the power. I did not think that it would be eating up this much juice, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. All right. Yeah, this is kind of disastrous for me. You know, everyone's got to start somewhere with these live Let's Plays, and I'm learning right here what to have ready, and, you know, I just hope it doesn't bore you guys to death too much. Sorry. Okay, we're almost there. Yeesh, 18% battery power. I didn't realize recording takes up this much juice. I hope I don't unplug the wrong thing here, because I'm taking a guess. Okay, not so bad. Don't know what it was I just unplugged. Alright. Okay. Got juice going into this laptop. Alright guys, I'm so sorry about that. I just had to make sure, yeah, I'm charging. Now we can finish this. Let's resume this. We are singing, my friend. Oh, these look like the angels from Death Smiles, actually. Looks like one of the girls from it. I wonder if this game came out before or after Death Smiles. Certainly very little forgiveness from this game. When I shoot somebody dead, man, they bleed. I mean, just there's more blood than. Seems like there's more blood inside of the person than the size of the person. I don't even know what that is. But that's just pretty bloody. Oh, man. Shoot. I never claimed to be a great, I never claimed to be a very good player in shooters. I just don't have it. Very impressive. Come on. Come on. Give me off powers. There we go. Unbelievably awesome. Details. What the hell? You just keep extra bullets stored underneath your pocket? I don't know what that is. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come here. There we go. Nice. Whoa. That's it. What the heck, man? Oh, this must be the final boss. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminiscent of... I won't say this is unfair because this isn't quite as unfair. Unfair is in Street Fighter 3 when you fight... I forgot his name, Bill, with the final boss of Street Fighter 3. That's that half fire, half ice jerk final boss in that game. And when you actually defeat him especially in the second round. You get happy you're about to finally beat this thing. And suddenly he just gets up, regains full strength, and you're, unless you're some really, really amazing player, you just kind of, I start fighting him over again. More often than not, I end up dying. That's unfair. At least this person, I can just keep on putting quarters in. I don't have to start over. I just continue where I left off. So I'm not just rambling on. Sorry. Come on. Wow, that was close. That was so close. I saw that and I was like, no! I was afraid that was going to be the end of this Let's Play. I was going to be cool to get this far, just to screw that up. Halfway there, right? Halfway there. I'm a little more fun than you say. Yeesh. Bullets. Not me. Quarters. What? That's not... Wow, that really looked like a power up I can make. Clearly not. Talk about bullet hell, man. This whole screen is filled with bullets. Not mine. Oh, what do you think about it? Just a bullet. I don't get it. These bullets are touching me, but not dying from them. I guess I could take quite a beating before I'm done. I would hope so, I guess. Sorry if I'm rambling on. How did he get so much energy back? I didn't even realize that until right now. Oh, I see. Okay, now I know I'm absorbing so many hits. There's a shield around me. Just noticed that now. It's tough to see when there's this much going on the screen at once. There we go. See, half the power, half the... I have about a quarter of shield left. Survived this for so long. Even in all the bullet hell shooters I've played thus far, I've never seen this many bullets coming. This game right now, for me at least, officially takes up the takes the cake of having too many bullets on the screen at once. This truly is bullet hell. Replenishing her energy each time I die? Is that what's going on here? That's crazy. Now that's unfair. That actually might even be less fair than Street Fighter 3. I'm not even draining energy from her. I wonder if this is intentional. Like, is this something that's going to break? destroy these? Are these just doing it? No? Alright, so what I've noticed right now is I have blue bullets selected. That's what's hurting her. And I wonder if that's what's doing it. Because if I press the other button, it switches to green bullets, and then that doesn't do anything. In fact, it makes them gain power. I wonder if that sets a subject to do that. If they change bullet modes, am I supposed to change mine? So far, I'm draining. Sticking with the blue bullets. As long as she's shooting. Okay, just out of nowhere. Are we done? You know, graphics are nice, man, but I really just think this should be finished with. What made her die suddenly? Wow, why do I have no head or arms? It's just suddenly the ending of the game. Alright. Kinda crazy. It's a fun game. Graphically, it's impressive. It's not the most, well, it's not the least graphically impressive either. I would say the cave games more or less are on a very similar scale in terms of graphical detail. And I think one of the things I love about it so much is, if you notice, everything's very small on that screen, which allows it to actually be a bullet hell shooter, because you're this tiny little thing, and you got the rest of the screen to fill in the bullets. Well, you know, the developers, you know, they use the bad guys to fill bullets all over the screen. So it's an interesting game, and I have a really good time playing it. And the amazing thing is, like, this is just one out of thousands of games I have. Not necessarily, you know, all cave games, but just, you know, the arcade games alone. It's an incredibly fun game. 2003, unbelievable. Game over. 14 years ago, as of today's date. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. There we go. And presented by Ken. Very nice. Well, I hope you guys found this semi-enjoyable. If this bored you to death, I imagine this probably is. You're free to let me know. You can be rude to me if you want. I really hope you wouldn't be, but, you know, I expect it. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you enjoy this at all. I'm probably going to do a few more of these. And that's it. Alright, guys. Thanks very much, and have a good night. Take care. Yep. Hold on.